and we move at light speed. Last of a dying breed, my Akis move at light speed.
I can feel eyes on me everywhere I go. Not paranoid or conceited, but
Good day or evening, brothers and sisters. Now that I take you a look around the world of the clouds, it's funny how you can see how the sun affects the chemtrails and it just goes wild. But that's not why we're here. Why we're here is because we want to make the connection to Dr. Seuss and what is that? The Grinch, right? And how it's holding an ornament, which is, I guess, is a falling star or a star like a UFO, like we saw that satellite in the video that I had go by, that when you looked at it with the technique, you saw a G, which is exactly what you just saw here. Now, when you look at the topographical map, well, first you want to read the Bible. As we know, I went to Patmos by following John in Revelation, and next, then there, from Jerusalem, and then come back, and then I went back, and then from there it led me to Solomon's Island, and Solomon's Island is now leading me to more things. And really what it led me to was pretty much this image I'm going to try to show you. I even found this place called Solomon's Castle in Florida for sale for $2.5 million. But even we see, like with Jim Carrey, and even in the new Dr. Seuss stuff and all that, and the older stuff. And yes, Jim Carrey is, a big advocate. It's probably one of his occult things that brought him into whatever was probably this whole being the Grinch and Solomon's Island with the hand and all that. You're about to see exactly what I'm talking about. So just like we found the brass boot, and then also going to Solomon's Island, we found the man sitting on the throne. We also find the Grinch's hand. Now, looking at that from above, you see the massive head and you see its mouth and coming from its waters, and the land comes from its mouth and all that kind of stuff. And then you see it off in layers. And also it's called New Guinea. And you're going to find New Guinea also in the Bible whenever you read Solomon's Song. I believe it's spelled differently. It's not spelled exactly how it is. But you see all of these things about these heads in the mouth, in the water, mouth open, something coming out of the mouth, and it creating the land. And then there's land, and then the life comes up from the land. The meaning of life is to have Christ and to imitate such a being. And there's the Grinch hand right there. See what I mean, brothers and sisters? Now, I have been hidden from the world for a reason. The next path that I go on is I then go to Lebanon. I was guided to go to Lebanon because there again, In the writing, that is what it is talking about. Lebanon. Look at the hills right there. You see that? That's wild, ain't it? Which, of course, takes us to Nazareth. And what I found here is a giant penis. I found a giant penis, brothers and sisters. Okay, it could be something else. I don't know, but it does look like a big penis, right? And then there's stuff coming out of it. Right? See what I mean about the waters being these heads and stuff and their mouths open and then bam, it turns into the land. You might have to tilt your screen a little bit, maybe. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you how to look at a map, pretty much. And I'll go ahead and play a tune, play a song. You can look at this while I zoom through this. I won't speed it up or anything, but look for the big faces, how Antarctica would be like the point of this thing, a point, and then it stretches out to the land and then rounding off maybe at the bottom, creating this big circle, but looking like a mountain from the top view, kind of like a diamond, and then the bottom half of it is rounded off. Our pineal glands turn to pearls, and when we are marked, our pineal glands will end up taking the shape of this, I believe. I could be wrong, but then again, I could be right. No man knoweth, because why? Because it is in the dark and no man can read it. Stay blessed, brothers and sisters.
I could feel eyes on me everywhere I go. Not paranoid or conceited, but they watching me though. Hell, they're watching you too, right through your YouTube and through your iPhone. What the fuck do you do? Can't get away from it, not anymore. Waiting for the beast and the Babylonian whore. It's the woman in the red dress trying to make you transgress. You should stay away from that crazy bitch if you can't guess. Yes, I can't stress it enough. If you wanna seek the truth, then you better be tough. Gotta be prepared and you can't be scared, cause there's some really motherfucking ugly truth out there. At first you might reject it, it's hard to accept it, but that's okay as long as you're really a true skeptic. People can't even see, TV's blind in their vision, but it's easy controlling bodies when their minds are in prison. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. No such thing as freedom, but the people can't see. What it means is you're dumb if you think that we're free, because we couldn't be more far from it. If you wanna catch up to all the stuff that they're doing to us, then start running. Your heart's pumping and you're wondering why. You're seeing all these chemicals get dumped in the sky. You're watching all this news and it appears to be fake. Crisis actors running drills, taking bills to the bank. All these secret societies suggesting your thoughts. When are sheeple gonna look and start connecting the dots? Illuminati has your body, they desire your soul, because the more people they sacrifice, the higher they go. It's a sick, sick world and it's hard to learn, but once you have it figured out, it's even harder to turn. People can't even see, TV is blind in their vision, but it's easy controlling bodies when their minds are in prison. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind.